Hello investors, welcome to Investors Central. This video is about Quant tax saver fund. And many times you would have heard or seen about the performance of Quant mutual funds, but thinking why to take unnecessary risk with mathematical based investment approach, you might have opted for other funds. But returns from the Quant mutual funds are extremely good. So how can you test the depth of waters in the Quant mutual funds investment journey? Here is the way. If you want to test the performance or volatility in Quant mutual funds, start it with Quant tax saver fund. Because if anyone want to invest in any of tax plan, there is a lock-in period of 3 years in mutual funds. Then why not take the highest return and highest volatility, as our amount is already locked in for 3 years. That's why we have chosen Quant tax saver fund as our ELSS pick for the year 2024. Coming to the portfolio structure of Quant tax saver fund as on December 31st, 2023. The allocation of 96.54% is towards stocks and 3.46% is towards cash. Coming to the asset allocation across market caps, the fund has allocated 32% towards giant companies, 55% large companies, and 12.61 medium-sized mid caps. So there is no small cap or micro cap investments in this fund. Coming to the holdings in Quant tax saver fund, major allocation across industries is given towards basic materials with 22.29%, followed by financial services sector, healthcare, utilities, and energy sector. So coming to stock specific information, Reliance Industries is the highest holding in this fund with a total of 32 stocks, and 9.82% is the allocation given towards Reliance Industries, followed by Adani Power, Aurobindo Pharma, Hindalco, and Sun Pharma. Coming to the basic details of Quant tax saver fund. The fund was incepted on 1st January 2013 and currently managing by Vasav Sahgal. Current NAV of the fund is 361 rupees and total assets under management are 6,416.21 crores. This fund has an expense ratio of 0.76% per annum and exit load is nil as there is 3-year lock-in period. Coming to the returns of Quant tax saver fund. In all the time frames, the fund is able to beat its benchmark with a wide margin, creating a great alpha for the fund. In 3 months, it has generated 24%, 26% for 6 months, 35% in 1 year, 33% for 3 years CAGR, and 31% in 5 years is the returns generated by the fund, which is extremely high for a ELSS fund. And it is the top returns generated fund in ELSS category also. Coming to the risk parameters of Quant tax saver fund, this fund has 3-year alpha highest in its category, and 3-year Sharpe ratio is also highest at 1.56 in its category. And Sharpe ratio measures the risk adjusted return, that is how much return is generated for the risk taken. And another interesting thing here is this fund has highest risk, that is standard deviation, also in the entire category. The standard deviation of this fund is 17.17%. This is highest in its category, that is of ELSS category. And this fund has 3-year R squared at 62.19, which means it behaves differently than its index. It behaves only 62% correlated to its index. Thus, there is high volatility in this fund plus high Sharpe ratio also. That means you are getting highest return for the risk taken as well. Coming to the key highlights of Quant tax saver fund, this fund has unique investment framework based on valuations, liquidity, risk, and timing. And this leads to higher returns and risk in the fund. Decent expense ratio in direct mode is another highlight. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe to Investors Central. Thank you. Bye.